1985. Caracas, Venezuela. The plane that came back. It was 12:37 p.m. on a bright summer afternoon, July 9th, 1985. Caracas International Airport hummed with its usual rhythm, routine flights landing, towers crackling with pilot chatter. But then, something interrupted the calm. An unexpected blip appeared on the radar. It wasn't coming from any known flight path. No transponder, no identification. Just a slow, deliberate loop circling over the airfield. Confused, the tower reached out. That's when the voice responded. Calm, American accent. Clear as day. This is Pan Am Flight 914, en route from New York to Miami, requesting permission to land. There was silence in the control tower. Pan Am 914 wasn't scheduled. In fact, it hadn't existed in decades. Still, clearance was granted. And soon, emerging from the clouds, came an aircraft no one could mistake. A Douglas DC-4, an old four-propeller airliner phased out in the 1960s. The plane landed gently, almost perfectly, its wheels screeching onto Venezuelan soil. Airport staff rushed to the tarmac, but what they saw didn't make sense. The windows were fogged but occupied. Faces peered out, stunned, confused. Clutching handbags, reading old newspapers, dressed in mid-century clothing. The cockpit window slid open, and the pilot leaned out, sweating. "Where are we?" he asked. This isn't Miami." When told he was in Venezuela, the man went pale. "No," he whispered. "We left New York this morning, July 2nd, 1955. Before anyone could board or question further, the pilot's expression changed. Panic. He yelled something, slammed the cockpit shut, throttled the engines, and within seconds the plane turned and accelerated, lifting off into the sky once again. No one stopped it. No one could. It vanished from radar within minutes. The airport went into lockdown. Reports were buried. But the personnel who witnessed it couldn't forget. And one security officer claimed to have found something on the tarmac that was quickly confiscated. A pocket calendar dated 1955, filled with handwritten notes for a trip to Miami. Intrigued by the incident, a Venezuelan journalist traced old records and found something impossible to ignore. Pan Am Flight 914 had indeed existed. It departed New York on July 2nd, 1955, carrying 57 passengers and 6 crew. The flight never arrived in Miami. It disappeared somewhere over the Atlantic. No debris was ever found. After months of searching, it was quietly declared lost. But what if it didn't crash? A declassified Venezuelan air control memo from 1993, leaked years later, confirmed radar logs and audio recordings from that day in 1985. In one clip, the pilot repeatedly asks, "What day is it? This can't be right." When the tower says it's 1985, he goes silent, then simply says, "We weren't supposed to be here." Some believe the plane slipped through a tear in time, a temporal distortion where decades pass in the world outside, but minutes or hours for those within. A momentary breach that closed as quickly as it opened. Others think it was something far darker. A government experiment, a cover-up buried deep beneath Cold War secrets. Whatever the truth, Pan Am 914 was never seen again. But somewhere up there, circling beyond the clouds, a plane built in the 1950s may still be flying, its passengers lost in time, forever asking, "Are we there yet?"